So we set off last night about 5 o'clock. So the sun was setting. And since then we've had a really nice sort of northeasterly wind. Broke the 10 knot mark last night. Yeah, it's just been fun sailing basically.
Any special occasions today?
I know, I've got it. I've got it. We ate the really fat Cho banana. And also it's Hannah's birthday. She's 26 years old today.
Way.
Birthday girl!
Yeah, thanks guys.
Oh, wasn't there something that we were going to give her?
I think there was actually.
Maybe you should go and get
Oh my
it.
god, I'm nervous.
The next part of the
Stop.
birthday.
What? There can't be more.
How does it feel to have your birthday in the middle of the sea?
It feels really, really unique and really special. Like, I'm really happy to be here. I'm really grateful to Max and Rhys, and I'm really grateful to you guys for making it a special day. Like, it's been really fun.
Where's the other thing?
In the chart table.
Birthday girl.
Birthday girl.
Oh my god.
So be careful because there's something inside it as well. To read the message first.
Yeah.
Pretend like there's nothing inside the card.
Nice.
We got you two because we didn't know which size, like, and then
Good.
you can always change the size.
I love it so much. Thank you so much.
It's alright.
You guys are seriously like two of the best friends I've ever had in my life. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Thank you.
It's alright.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, I think you like it.
I'm obsessed. You guys are the fucking best. I don't know how I got so lucky, like.
It's the most difficult breakfast I'm ever gonna make.
Yeah, fair.
Yes, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hannah. Happy birthday to you.
That's so nice. Thanks, guys. This is so cute.
We end our voyage across the Caribbean Sea with a 450-mile passage from Cartagena to Bocas del Toro. A stiff current flows down the Caribbean coast of Panama, and we decided to take a northerly route to avoid sailing directly into it. We had a steady breeze for the first few days and made some good progress whilst everyone on board settled into being constantly on the move. On the third day, the wind became really shifty. At some moments, it increased and we had to reef the sails to make them smaller. In other moments, it dropped and we had to carry as much sail as we could in order to keep Elixir moving. It was pretty tiring sailing, but we still managed to eat, rest, and catch up on some sleep.
How's the fishing going?
Badly.
Oh, that's not true, we got a fish.
Well, we got one fish last night.
What is that, Max?
I don't know what the fuck is that? Do we really want it?
Are we gonna eat it?
It's a big fish. Think about
Oh! Oh my god! What? What is this? No! Oh my god,
Why is
what?
this inside open?
We can't eat this.
Yeah, there's a few bite marks in it. I think something's gonna go in. It's like something out of like a kettle.
Turn its angle its head to the side a little bit.
We hooked another today, which was the biggest fish I think I've ever seen.
This is a big one.
What do you want me to do when it gets... if we get it here? Oh, fucking hell.
It's huge.
That's fucking cool. Don't know if we'll be able to eat all this.
Well, no, we can, It's more of a question of it being too big to let go.
Right, okay.
I mean, it'd be good to slow the boat down a bit more.
But it jumped and came off the hook. We haven't had anything since. I'm actually, what have I cooked? I've cooked some scrambled eggs, haven't I? That's pretty much all I've cooked. It's a challenge. Lessons have been learned. I was trying to make coffee this morning, precious coffee, which we're not addicted to, but it is the best thing in the world. I spilled the first lot of coffee into this little tray that I made underneath the oven to catch things like coffee, which was sad, but I mean it was good to see my tray working perfectly. And then I made a second lot of coffee with great difficulty, and it was just about to be ready. In fact, it was ready, and then a big wave hit the side of the boat and it spilled over the lee cloth, which was also in contact with Max, your back.
It basically just filled my bed up with coffee.
Yeah, come to your coffee. And then what?
While I was sleeping.
Yeah, I woke you up rudely with a nice warm coffee in the morning, just not in a cup, on your back, in your bed. I'm really sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I love being woken up with a coffee.
What have I done today to make up for it? Or, well, what did I do? I washed up a bit.
Yeah,
I've
fair.
not caught any fish. I want to catch a fish. I don't know where they are.
On the fourth day, the wind died completely, and we reluctantly switched on the engine and spent the afternoon motoring through the glassy sea. It was such a nice evening and the perfect way to end our passage across the Caribbean Sea.
Here with two British boys. Testing.
Day number 4, and we are about 60 miles away from Panama, and the last 24 hours have been pretty difficult because for some reason the wind is just like constantly changing. There's just like so many squalls that keep on coming by. Like, I reckon yesterday we must have seen like 15 squalls just come by the boat.
Yeah.
Shoot that German!
Shoot that German!
And yeah, it's just been a bit tiring.
You're gonna have to say that again.
I reckon if you head up a little bit, really. Yeah, it's just been a little bit tiring, you know, like constant changes in wind. But should we move?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, so it's just been like super shifty, kind of like moving all over the place. Yeah, but now we're like 60 miles away from Panama. We've basically got to cross over this crazy current. There's like a 2.5 knot current that runs all the way down the coastline, and we've got to cross over. We've gone like really far north to avoid this current, and now we're just going to come down to the south and hopefully not get carried too far down from Boca del Toro, which is the plan. And yeah, haven't really seen any boats. Every day's been like cloudy until today, which is like the first day that's been sunny.
So it's like day 4, sailing to Panama from Colombia, and at first it was just a reach for first 2 days, really easy. The wind was consistent. We were just kind of moving along nicely, and then once we reached day 3, the wind kind of started getting more shifty, changing directions, lots of squalls. I saw this morning 3 at once, so that was interesting. And then you just never know how long it's gonna be until it hits and the wind picks up and then just dies again. So it's been interesting, but we marked a waypoint so that we could avoid the current, and then now we're about, what, like 70 miles, I
60.
think? 60 from Boca? Okay.
We're 60 from Costa Rica.
Okay, well, we're like 60, 65 miles or whatever from Boca del Toro. And it's really exciting to like think about going to a new country and meeting new people, experiencing a new culture. Yeah, it's been a really nice sail. I'm having a lot of fun. We went swimming today. Finally like washed my hair in the seawater, but it still feels amazing to be clean. And the water is so blue. Like swimming in the middle of the ocean, like in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, when it's just, I mean, I don't know how deep it was right there, but thousands of feet deep, and it just feels really surreal. The water's so blue and you're the only thing around. So the water was really calm, and we just all climbed back on the boat, and then after we climbed back on the boat, immediately the wind picked up and we had to just get going again. So that's pretty fun.
It's a new experience. I like it a lot. Good to get away from it all.
Are you a changed man?
Yeah, I've definitely got better balance now. What else? Yeah, I would say I am. We all agreed the other day that I make the best coffee. For Hannah's birthday was a highlight. For me, and I think for her as well.
True. Rhys reminded me that I did turn 26 on this passage on the second day.
Last couple of nights, I feel like I've understood sailing a lot more. Like trimming sails and getting the boat to move right. It's been fun. I've never swum in such deep water before. And the water here is the bluest water I've ever seen in my life. We did pull in this really scary fish about, I think it was 2 nights ago. The fish visited me in my nightmares. And therefore, when I swam today, I did think about the fish quite a lot and the fact that it could come to get me.
On the morning of the 5th day, we spotted the hilly coastline of Costa Rica. When we came within 10 miles of land, we turned south and ran with the current to Bocas del Toro. Throughout the whole day, the wind was light and shifty and the seas were flat, not ideal sailing conditions, and a taste of what's to come in the Central American leg of the journey. At around midday, we spotted the entrance to Bocas del Toro. The vast inland lagoon is surrounded by a series of flat islands and a thick tangle of tropical rainforest. As we slowly motored into the lagoon, we spent some time taking in the new surroundings.
Rhys, how's that burst? Is that burst? Yeah, that burst. Sick, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good one. One of the best bits of bush I've seen. One of the best bush you've seen.
After half a day of motoring, we arrived in the small town of Bocas del Toro, which looked really cool. We dropped our anchor for the first time in Central America and then just spent the rest of the day relaxing after 4.5 days of constantly being on the move. Thanks for watching another one of our updates, the start of Elixir's journey through Central America. And there's a lot of good stuff to come. The Panama Canal, the Pacific, Costa Rica, Mexico, it just keeps on getting better. So yeah, it'd be really cool if you could subscribe to our channel. It helps out a lot, and also you can stay up to date with all of Elixir's movements. And yeah, see you next time.